everyone, it's me, Patty from Tattered Treasures. I haven't been on in such a long time. I haven't made a video in a very long time, but I have started so many journals since the pandemic started that I really need to finish them. And so I've been working hard to get them done, and so far I finally got this winter one done. So I wanted to make a video of it. I hope the lighting is okay in here. It's really hard to film in my house because it's so dark. Anyway, this is my winter journal. I used Crafty Cat USA on Etsy. Her kit, it's her winter kit. I can't remember the exact name. Is it Simply Winter or Winter Wonderland, I think it's called. But I started it a year or two ago and I finally finished it. The problem is I start too many projects. And every time I watch a video on YouTube and see someone make something else, then I decide that, oh, I want to make that. So then I start something else. So anyway, I'm trying to get all this done because all these materials and all this ink and paper and printing, it's a shame to let it all go to waste. I really have to finish them. So let's get started and see this winter journal that I finally finished. It is a collaged cover from Vintage Doilies, which if you've seen any of my other videos, I only have a few, but like I said, I learned this long time ago, this collaging doilies and vintage linens from Chrissy Crosser. Chrissy had a video several years ago, and once I learned how to do this, I just loved it, and I can't stop making covers with collaged doilies. So I thought it was good for winter because of all the white, reminded me of snow. So this image, let me untie the seam binding. It's seam binding that I dyed light blue several years ago with some acrylic paint, and I never used it. But this image is in the kit from Crafty Cat's kit. And this flash card I cut down, it was bigger. I think it's from Old Design Shop. And these are also some vintage doilies that I dyed with acrylic paint a few years ago. And this is the back. Hopefully I'm in frame. But I love it. And this is the first page. And this is a booklet right here. Just a little scrappy booklet using some of the cardstock from the kit, the pages, and I just put some scrappy papers in there, and it has 10 pages. So a little journal or booklet, notepad, whatever you want to call it. And these papers are just gorgeous. They're my favorite because I like that kind of grungy tea stain, coffee stain, but yet with the white and the snow and the blue. So it was right up my alley. I love it. I just love it. The birds in the snow. So that's the first page. And the pockets also made, the pockets on the front and back are all made from vintage linens that were tea dyed. This is new fabric, but the pocket is vintage. Okay, so let's see here. This is the second page, and I have a ticket from the kit and an image from the kit in this CD, and it flips up in this CD cover. And you have a journal card here that I made. I just put an image on some blue card, stuck with the doily and inked it up. But I just love the way that light blue looks against the grungy tea dye and coffee dye. I love it. It's just coffee dyed papers. And let's see, the next page, just coffee dyed, some more coffee dyed papers and a lined paper from the kit. Let's see if it's, is this good? Okay. This is the next page, and this paper is from the kit. And these I just made from her pages, her journal pages. I just printed them out on cardstock, and I punched out some tags and a big giant journal card. And this tab is from Pink Monarch, one of her Christmas kits. And this, I can't remember who I got it from on Etsy years ago. And just some blue eyelash yarn. And this one has a piece of, I don't know if you can see how it's glimmering, the sequins. It's a piece of a vintage wedding dress that I tea-dyed. Long time ago. I had a bunch of these scraps. I had bought them in a bag of scraps from like an estate sale, and whoever cut up this dress, they didn't do a very good job of cutting out the applique. Some of them, they cut like right through them and all, but I thought this is a junk journal, so it doesn't have to be cut out perfect. So I tea-dyed some of the scraps, and that's one of them. I thought it really reminded me of the ice and the snow. Another pretty image from the kit. And then this paper is also from the kit. This, I don't think this image is from the kit. I think it was just in my stash. With a piece of vintage doily. And this image is from the kit. It was a page, I think, that I printed out on cardstock with a coffee dyed back. And this tab again is from Pink Monarch. And this is just a white bag that I inked up. Plenty of room for still decorating and writing. You could put a lot more stuff in this journal. I've left a lot of pages blank. Here's another spot you could write. Doily, some coffee dyed paper. This is another pretty image page from the kit. I love it. I love how she does her collage pages. I just love them. So pretty. More coffee staining, some lined paper. Another pretty page. Now this is I learned this from Rita from Bloom Stitch. It's a page topper, and you can open it and then journal on it. It's coffee stain print on there, and it's two-sided, so it shows on both pages, and I just love them. She has such good ideas. I wish she would do more tutorials. But okay, now, yeah, that's from Rita from Bloom Stitch. She makes some really pretty ones, but I'm hooked on making those. They're so much fun, and they just look so pretty, and they're useful. They're, you know, you can write on the back, so it's a journal card and a page topper. Some little coffee dyed lined paper. Another pretty page, some vintage lace sewed on the top. Another page from the kit, and this is just a what do you call that? Hidden paper clip, and I just clipped a piece of coffee dyed lined paper, and I sewed some rickrack here. But it's also two-sided, so I liked that. Let me put this back on. I've never really made a two-sided paper clip, but I decided to give it a try. It looked hard, but it's not. I think I watched it from, was it Little Books, maybe? her tutorial. There's a bunch of them though on YouTube. So this is Tim Holtz paper dowels. And on this side I just put a vintage doily and a button, and then one of the tickets from the kit, and then this snow flash card is from, I think, Old Design Shop. And some vintage, or not vintage paper, but some coffee dyed paper. And then this is the center. And it has some little snowflakes. And I made this little, in the belly band that's made from vintage crocheted edging. And then I made this little pad of paper. I love making these out of scraps of coffee dyed papers. Love making those. They're so much fun. It's so cute. And that's a little vintage doily. More writing space. Tons of writing space. A ticket. Another ticket made with the papers. Not a ticket, a tag made from the paper, printed on cardstock. This is from the kit, and just some fuzzy yarn. Lots of plain pages, so you can decorate them or, you know, write, paste stuff in here. More pretty pages, more coffee dye. And this is, I'm not sure, I don't think this image is from the kit, and this isn't either. It's just stuff I had in my stash, and an envelope that flips out. And then there's, I made a little Dex card, Rolodex card, and then this is from the kit, but I just made a little Dex card in that icy blue color. I like the way that came out. And let's see, I think the rest is just mainly plain. Some writing paper that was in the kit. More coffee dyed. Doily. That guy skating with a pillow on him in case he falls. This is from the kit. This is the paper from the kit that I put on cardstock and made a big journal card. And I don't think this little girl is from the kit, but was in my stash. And I just put her on the paper bag and I made another icy blue journal card. Some vintage doily. I love these papers with the doilies. Let's see, am I missing a page? Oh yeah, here's this one. And it just has some little scraps, a little cluster that goes with, I thought it matched the page really good. Pretty, such a pretty page. I love her collaging. And coffee dyed, a page from the kit. Page from the kit. These are little tags from the kit. And a big tag from the kit. Why won't that go back in now? Let's see here. What am I doing? Ah, okay. Goes in this little pockets. And I think we're almost at the end here. Yeah, this is just some nice coffee dyes, more lined paper, paper from the kit, and then another pocket on the back, and a kit tag that I put on craft cardstock with a vintage doily topper. And these pockets can hold a lot more. So, and that's the back. That is the journal. I hope you like seeing it. It's going to be listed in my Etsy store as soon as I get done taking pictures of it. Probably by late tonight or tomorrow I'll get it listed. But I hope you enjoyed it, and it feels good to be making videos again. I really miss making videos, but our internet was so bad it would take me 3 days to get a video up. And sometimes it would time out, and then you have to start all over. But now our internet upgraded us to, we finally got, what is it called? It's AT&T, but it's fiber optics. And they said, oh, once you get fiber optics, you won't have any more problems. But it was never available in our area. So they finally got it in. And so we'll see how this video uploads. We'll see if it makes a difference. I know when I download stuff now, when I buy digital kits and download them, our downloading is super fast now. So I'm happy about that. So thank you. I will be making more videos because I'm working on a bunch of stuff, a bunch of vintage type not doilies, vintage. Why does my mind go blank when I'm making a video? Vintage style journals. Okay. Yeah, I have some grungy ones started, and then I started some Christmas ones that are a little grungy and vintage style. So I'll be making more videos if this one works out and uploads. So I will see you soon. Bye-bye.